I want to zero in on is this Planned Parenthood thing. And I would like some commitment from you here today on when your department will conduct an investigation on this very, very serious matter. Not only is it unconscionable, but they're breaking the law. And it's a big issue with the people of this country. I mean, it's what I hear about every day. What are we going to do about this? Can you tell me when we're going to do something about that?
I do want to just one moment on your Affordable Care Act and that issue and the question of expansion in a state like yours. And what we see in Arkansas is we've seen as a percentage drop the number of uninsured that are coming in emergency rooms. We've seen actually a dramatic drop. And so as a part of the issue there and how we think about rural hospitals, which I know are an important issue in your state as they are in my home state. With regard to the Planned Parenthood issue, as I've said, this is an important issue and a one that there is passionate and emotion and belief on many sides of the issue. And want to respect that. With regard to our funding, I think you know we do not fund abortions as the federal government except for the Hyde exceptions which have been in place for many years. Our funding for Planned Parenthood is in another issue space. With regard to the issue you raised, which is a question of whether it's a legal issue, and there are laws and there are statutes that guide the use of fetal tissue that are in place and should be enforced. With regard to investigating or looking into those issues, as I said, because it is a statutory legal issue, the Department of Justice and the Attorney General has said she has taken those issues under review and will determine what the appropriate next step is.
And that would include your investigation? I mean, it should be like all hands on deck on this thing?
With regard to the question of a legal matter, and I defer to our colleagues at the Justice Department. We will support them in anything they need or want from us, and we always do that. But with regard to making those decisions of the question of an investigation of a legal matter.
So you don't have personnel that can look into this?
With regard to what we do have at Department of HHS is this is not an issue in terms of us funding this specific issue. When we do have issues...
You deal with Medicare fraud.